Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. I've had the chance to write 3 different books: High Profit Selling, High Profit Prospecting, A Mind to Sales. I'm going to share some content right here from A Mind for Sales. And, you know, what's interesting is prospects sometimes fail to respond, right? Have you noticed that? Customers kind of go radio silent on you. You notice that? I'm going to share some content from a new course we have out right now on following up. I want you to go out to the Sales Hunter University, follow the link right here. We are just named as one of the top 10 online courses. Very, very excited for it, very proud of it. Significant honor. Here's the deal. Why do prospects fail to respond? Well, first reason is they fail to see value. They fail to see the value. It's just not there. Okay? If they can't see the value you're going to help them with right away, and see, this is the problem. Too many times what you're doing is you're pitching your product or your service. And they don't see how it's going to link to the challenge that they have. See, the value is in the benefit and the outcome that they're going to receive. That's the value. I have to make sure that they can understand that clearly, because otherwise the prospect's going to fail to respond. 2, it's a lack of interest. They just don't have interest. And lack of interest might be because they're not the decision maker. Lack of interest might be, you know what, it's just not important to them because everything else is going on. Lack of interest might be any number of reasons, but lack of interest. You see, you haven't made it engaging enough and about them enough. And this is what's key. You got to make it about them. When you involve them, it's amazing how people will actually still remain engaged with you if you make it about them. You say, is that worth it? Well, it is, because here's the whole thing. You may not be the right decision maker, but if I can make it about you and I develop enough relationship, you will take me to the decision maker. You will help me see who the decision maker is. 3rd one, no new insights. Well, what you're sharing with me is what every other salesperson has been talking about for the last 5 years, or last 2 years, or last year. Or what you're sharing with me is, yeah, that's exactly what we're already doing as a company. You see, are you sharing new insights? Because again, if you're not bringing new information to the table, forget it. And remember, you have to make sure that the information they're sharing is of value to them. See, so not only has to be new insights, but it has to be of interest and relevance to them. Number 4, they're turned off by sales tactics. Don't slime me, don't squirm me, don't do that icky stuff. Hey, let me bounce this email to the top of your list. Oh, I just want to check in to see how you're doing. No, don't do stupid things. This turns off prospects more than you realize. You know, you must be really busy. I've been trying to reach out to you and you haven't responded. So here's the email I've already sent you 5 times. Don't do that. Yeah. Or hey, why don't you let me know 1, 2, or 3? Number 1, you don't want to hear from me again. Number 2, I'm really interested. Or 3, don't do stupid stuff. No. It may get an engagement, but it's not going to, it may get a response, but it's not going to go anywhere. Yeah. See, I want to deal with prospects who are going to turn into customers. So prospects are going to fail to respond because they see you as just a village idiot, some rookie salesperson. Next one, other more pressing issues. Yeah, see, don't think what you sell is the most important thing in their world. It's not. It's not. You see, other more pressing issues, they may be dealing with takeovers, acquisitions, competitive issues, regulatory, any number of issues. What you have is important. What you have is key to them. Yeah, I get it. It's going to help them. But you know what? It's just not the most pressing issue. You know, the example I love to use is you may know that you need to lose weight. You need to get in shape. And yeah, I know I need to do that. But you've got other more pressing issues that are distracting you from taking care of that. So guess what? You never get around to doing it. Yeah. Number 6, timing. Timing. The timing just isn't right. You're reaching out to me and what you have is right, but you know what? We have a contractual obligation to another company for another 2 years or another year, or the seasonality just isn't there. And the timing just isn't right. So you could contact me all you want, but you know what? I'm just not going to choose to respond. I run into this a lot with a lot of different salespeople that I coach and companies I work with. We have to understand the timing that the prospect is working under. And that way then we can time our sequence to it. See, this is you want to expedite your prospecting efficiency ratio. All you have to do is figure out the timing that the prospect is going to be buying under. Yeah. And there are ways to do this. Again, there are ways to do this. And I show this in some of the other master classes I have out there in the Sales Hunter University. Okay, last one is status quo. Yeah, what you have is great, what you have is important, but you know what? It just isn't worth the effort. It just isn't worth the effort. Let me give you an example. You may be an accountant, okay? And I'm going to use a very generic term here. You may be an accountant and you prepare taxes, okay? And you know you can do a better job. And you're calling these prospects and you know you can do a better job. But you know what the prospect says? Yeah, but you know what? It's a hassle to change accountants. I'm just going to stay with the status quo. I know, you could probably do something better for me, but the status quo is just plain comfortable. That's where you're going to stay. I see this happening all the time. Yeah. Why prospects fail to respond? Watch this video again, would you? And jump out to learn.thesaleshunter.com. I want you to check out the courses I have out there on the Sales Hunter University. Hey, I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. Great selling.